What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Kendra, and we back with another video.
Do it all in my world, get it all night. As long as you joking that way for me, I got it. My bitch, give it, do it. I don't body. As long as you dreaming about me, ain't no problem.
What's up, y'all? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all turn on post notifications so y'all won't miss another video. And make sure y'all tell a friend to subscribe to your girl channel. Alright, y'all, in today's topic, because I'm trying this little niche. I'm trying to find my niche. So your girl just exploring different topics, different things to talk about. Y'all comment down below and let me know what type of topics y'all want me to talk about, and I will talk about different things, because that's what I want to try. I'm not in my content room right now. I'm actually in my garage, because I was just on live. For the ones who missed it, y'all make sure y'all turn on post notifications so y'all can catch that, because I like to go live. Like I said, I like to interact with people. I love when people come on the live and they talk to me and we all just sit up and chat. I love that better than just sit down making a video. So you'll catch me live more than you will actually catch me on a video. So if you want to be able to chit chat with me live and ask me questions, just start coming on my live. Make sure y'all turn on post notifications. But y'all, today the topic gonna be about moving from another state. I know I see a lot of people, and I see this so much on my, especially on my Facebook page. I see so many people that's always talking about how they want to move. A lot of people be scared to move out another state. Let me tell y'all something. That literally was like one of the best decisions I feel like I have ever made in my life. You know, because you get so comfortable with your everyday life that you be scared of change. Or a lot of people be like, oh, I make my money here, or this, that, and other. But just imagine if you somewhere in a small city that don't have nothing going on like that. Just imagine if you used to take that business and go to a new city. You'll make even more money. You know, and a lot of people be like, oh, I have family, I have this, I have that. Guess what? Let me tell you one thing about it. Whether you there or somewhere else, whatever going to happen regardless, and there's nothing you can do about it. And my uncle, I was always scared to move out of state, because my grandmother and my sister back home, and my uncle told me them words. He said, Kendra, it don't matter if you are here or there. Whatever gonna happen is gonna happen regardless. It's nothing you can do about it. You still have to live your life at the end of the day. So I was like, you know what? That's true. So I thought about it. I sat around, I thought about it for a minute, because like I said, I still didn't want to leave my grandma, because I just felt like I would be neglecting her and my sister. So I really didn't want to do it. But then I started thinking like, dang, I still at the end of the day have to live my life. My grandma lived her life. It's time for me to live my life. I have my own family. I'm married. It's time for a change. I have 4 boys. I didn't want my boys growing up and continuing to see the stuff that they were seeing back home. So that's why I made the decision to get my boys up out of there. A lot of people like, oh, you just up and left, da 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 da. I've been saying for years I was gonna move. I kept saying, oh, I'm gonna move this time, or I'm gonna wait till this time next year. It's like every year it kept changing. I kept pushing it back. I ran across these 2 YouTubers that talked about, and they was young, and they was way younger than me, and they was talking about how they took that leap of faith and just said, just go, because if you keep making plans to do it, it's never gonna happen. You just have to, it's just one of them things you have to just set in your mind, say, okay, I'm finna do this, and start doing it, and then you gone. Because like with me, I'm not gonna lie and say, oh, I was so pumped up about it, but once it actually went through and I actually got approved for my house, all that, y'all, the butterflies kicked in. I got scared. I didn't like, okay, Kendra, you really did this, and there's no turning back. So I'm like, dang, I'm going to a whole nother city, whole nother state, 10 hours away, no family, nobody. Well, I have a friend that I work with that stay out here. Shout out to her. But me and her haven't even really linked since we've been here. But I was like, okay, I do know somebody out there. So I was like, okay, it'll be cool. And so I went on with it. And I feel like when you take them chances, like, hold on, y'all, because I'm sitting outside and somebody decided to ride by my house on a motorcycle. But you never know what you gonna move to or what you can get done if you just take that leap of faith. Y'all, where we come from, we was in the hood. We moved to a better neighborhood, but it was still like semi like the hood, because it was so much stuff going on like it in the community right next to it, that we were still able to hear what was going on, like the shootings, it was always something. And I feel like every time my kids heard a loud noise, they felt like, ooh, somebody's shooting. So I was like, oh my God, I gotta do something about that. I gotta change that. Them thinking that this is normal, this is what's supposed to happen. I didn't want that for my kids. So y'all, I did it. I filled out for my house, did all that, came to Houston. When I tell you, instantly, don't regret it. Best decision I ever made in my life. It's so much stuff to do. Like, gotta have you a little money. I'm not gonna lie, so that why having a job will be necessary. But it's so much stuff to do here. I couldn't ask for a better community. I stay in a very nice community, very family oriented. I have not heard gunshots since I've been here, and I've been here a year and a few months now. It's quiet. Just like now I'm sitting out here, nobody really be outside like that until the kids come out. And it's I told you, like, the sun is down right now, so nobody's outside. I guess they feel like it's going to rain or something, so everybody's inside their houses, probably watch TV doing something. But yeah, it's so peaceful. It's so many job opportunities. I just feel like if that's something you want to do, don't sit around and contemplate on it, because you may be missing out on your blessings that's in store for you, but you too scared to take that leap of faith when you could just get up and do it. When I tell y'all, it's scary, but the day of, like, y'all, I promise you, I can never forget that. It was so hard for us to go to sleep. I didn't go to bed till almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and y'all, I had to get up at 3 o'clock to go pick my cousin up so he can drive the truck up here, y'all. So I'm like, oh gosh, I got on this road with no sleep. Y'all know I have anxiety. I know I don't like nobody drive me, but my husband had to drive most of the way because I just did not get no sleep at all, y'all. And mind you, coming from Alabama to Texas, you better get your rest before you hit that road, because that is indeed the longest drive of a lifetime. It just, especially with these mosquitoes, especially with driving a U-Haul truck. I swear to God, like, we had to stop and gas that U-Haul truck up every 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I know for a fact it wasn't 3, it was like 2.5 hours. It was going from full to E like this. So it's very, I'm not gonna lie and say it's not expensive, because it is. Because when you do get ready to move, you have to make sure you have your money right. You cannot just up and say, oh, I'm finna get up and I'm finna move, and don't have no money. You have to save the money up to move. You cannot just, some people probably do, and it probably work out for them, but I would not advise it, because it's very expensive to move. It's not cheap, especially if you move in a whole house, or if it's several. Yeah, most, like the lady who I seen that motivated me the most, she was a single mom. I want to say she had 2 little ones and she was 6 months pregnant, or she had 1 little one and she was 6 months pregnant. I can't remember, because I seen the video like 2 years ago. I really cannot remember, but I remember her being 6 months pregnant, and I remember her having for sure an older daughter. But I want to say she had 2 kids that was already here plus a baby. But this girl got up and she decided to move to another state with just her and her kids, and they left just in her car, whatever could fit in her car, that's what she left with. Moved to a whole nother state, no family, no nothing. And she was saying how it was the best decision of her. And I was like, if this lady can do it by herself, I'm married, I can do it. So I know for sure I can do it if she did it. So that's what we did, y'all. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for nobody to say, oh, it ain't gonna be much. It is. Depends on how far you move. It may not be as expensive for some of y'all, because some people like stay within, the vicinity of where they're from. So if you going from like Alabama to Georgia, it may not be as expensive, because that's a quick drive. But if you going somewhere like from Alabama to New York, Alabama to Texas, Alabama to Ohio, something like that, it's going to cost money. And when I say money, I mean money, baby. It's not cheap. When we had to rent a U-Haul truck, we didn't rent the biggest one, we rented the one up under there. So with the truck, and then mind you, we had to put a dolly to go on the truck. The truck itself was $800 and some, and that's because they give it to you for 4 days, because just in case you do stop and go. Some people don't take the whole drive, they'll stop. So they give it to you 4 days. So My truck is $800 and some dollars. It was $100 and some dollars for the dolly to put on the back of the U-Haul truck because my husband didn't drive his car. He put it on the back. We tented on back of the U-Haul truck, which is why we needed my cousin Brandon, because he drive trucks and he knew how to whip a truck with a cart on the back. So we had him to do it for us. And so me, Bubba, and the kids rode in my car. So that was $900. Mind you, I said I had to stop every 2.5 hours to gas up the U-Haul truck. Y'all, when I tell y'all, we putting like, I say like $60 to $80 every stop for that gas. I promise you, get up here, we spent just about like $500 in gas. Kid you not. It took us from Alabama to here. Said our drive was 9 hours and something. It literally took us almost 14 hours to get here because we had to keep stopping so much. It took us almost 14 hours to get here. We left Birmingham after 4 o'clock. It was probably almost 5 o'clock. As soon as I hit the road, I caught a flat tire. Like I said, it's 4 something in the morning. No tire shops open. No jack to put a spare tire on there. So my cousin then was like, let's just put some air in the tire and see how far you can go. Well, they put the air in there to see how fast it'll come back out. It didn't come right back out. So we stood there for a minute like, okay, the air didn't come right back out. So they was like, okay, we just finna just have to stop and go. Go, and every time it started getting back low, we'll stop and put some air in it until a tire shop open. So mind you, that was like 4 something, almost 5 o'clock. At 7 something, I still had not lost any air. We had rode for like 2.5 hours without the air coming out there. It was going good. And I ended up deciding to go and stop at 7 something, almost 8 o'clock that morning. I found a little spot up in Mississippi to fix my tire. That was hell because the tire shop there was closed, come find out. So we had a good thing, it was a man in there. He was willing to fix the tire for us, and we just gave him a couple of dollars just for doing it for us. He plugged our tire in the parking lot at a gas station. We hit the road probably like a little after 8 that morning. We hit Houston at 5 o'clock that evening. But I don't stay in downtown Houston. I stay up in the Katy area. So we had to fight traffic getting at, like, I say we got down there probably like 5:15, 5:30. We hit Houston. We did not get up here to this house until almost 7. It was after 6 o'clock. It was right before it got dark. It was getting ready to get dark when we did it because we ended up getting all the stuff off the truck and going to take the truck on back then instead of keeping it the 4 days we went on, took the truck back then. And it literally took us 4 hours and something. Took us an hour because it was getting dark when we was getting ready to take the truck back. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that if you're thinking about moving, just get up and do it. I did it, and Lord knows me and Bubbo saved money, but the deposit took most of the money because, mind you, we paid damn near $2,000 for the deposit. Plus we was working, so we had saved up, especially him. I ain't gonna say he saved up a lot of money. I had my work check and my other money that I had coming in also, so I had saved a good bit of money too. But when I tell y'all that gas had ate us up so bad, talking about, baby, make sure, I tell anybody, if you plan on moving, at least have you at least $3,000 to $5,000 saved up, if not more, because you never know what's gonna come up. You never know what you may need to spend money on, what's gonna happen, whether or not the job you transfer gonna come through or not once you get there, or if you already then apply for a job before you get there. You just always make sure you have your ducks in a row. Don't just up and leave and take a leap of faith unless it's just you. But if it's a family, make sure you have a job lined up, or make sure that you have enough money saved up that will last you a little while until you can find a job. Don't just say, oh, I'm just gonna get up and go. Nope, don't do that. save you some type of money, so you'll have some type of fallback plan if your job don't come through. But I'm telling you now that you can do it. If it's been on your mind to leave, just do it. Don't try to stick around because, oh, you don't want to leave family. Baby, when I tell you I'm somewhere, I have no family, and I don't regret it because I know my family can come see me. I know I can go see them. So at the end of the day, I would do it again and again and again. Because if I don't plan on leaving Houston, but if I was to, I definitely wouldn't go back home. I would go to another state, which would probably be Florida, because I always wanted to move to Florida. So if Texas don't work out, I go to Florida. But it's so much stuff to do up here. I can guarantee you I'm gonna be in Houston for the rest of my life. I don't see me leaving Houston. I see me getting old here, and I'm in the process of trying to buy a house because, like I said, I love my area. Can't ask for a better one. Well, probably is something better. Probably like when it comes down, it looks bigger and better. But we just had a nice community, like very nice, very, very nice. I don't regret it. I wish I could show it to y'all, but it's so many weird people out here that I just cannot show y'all, like the area I'm in. But it's very nice, and I wouldn't change nothing about what I did for nothing in the world. I'd be happy if a couple of family members move out here, and I do mean a couple, not too many, just a few. But it'll be cool. But I like the fact of feeling like independent. I feel like it's worked better for my relationship because we don't have a lot of people in our ear or in our business. So I really feel like this was the best decision for us. But y'all, I'm not gonna keep rambling because your girl will keep rambling on and on and on. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all turn on the post notifications so you won't miss another video. And make sure y'all tell a friend to subscribe to your girl channel. I love you, and I thank y'all so much. Peace.